My name is Fatemeh Tabandeh. I'm a licensed cosmetology in New York State. I have been doing hair since 2009. I have been working with Matrix since 2018. I love Matrix because it has product for all type of hair and all texture. As a hairstylist, it gives us the option, to pick the right product for the specific type of hair. One of my favorite product from Matrix is Brass Off. It's what I recommend my client if they have like so many orange undertone. It neutralize all the brassiness. The product that right now I'm using in the salon is SoColor, the blended line and extra coverage and so-called color and color sync. Before pandemic, I worked as a hairstylist at Alta Beauty Salon. I had the privilege to get a good education at Alta Beauty Academy. I passed all the essential courses in hair cutting, color, highlight, and hair design. Later, by completing the essential classes successfully, I got into the master classes and completed them as well. I love to be educated because it empowered me as a hairdresser and it built my confidence behind the chair. When COVID happened, I lost my job. The salon was out of business. So I tried to stay in touch with my client and help them to do their own hair, to take care of their own hair and pick the right product. I was in touch with them through my Instagram channel, and then I opened my YouTube channel. I have two YouTube channels, one in English and the other one in Farsi. Whenever I do hair, I video that and I share it with the world. At the beginning, it was so hard for me to go in front of camera and do whatever I do behind the chair. But after that, when I got the feedback and the comment that I got from people, it was so heartwarming, and it caused me to educate myself even more. Pushed me, helped me, encouraged me to learn better, to educate myself better. I believe in education. I love to be educated and to be trained by experienced stylists, even by people who are started. Everyone is unique and everyone has their own experience of working with different kind of products. I would love to be part of Matrix team. I really do. I wanna grow more in this industry. As a hairstylist and educator, I'm gonna be able to deliver the right information to my audience and to other stylists. When I got the feedback from my YouTube channel and people, it was so interesting and mind-blowing. I feel more responsibility to stay well educated and update myself to deliver the best knowledge to my audience. I believe I can get that from Matrix Education. I would love you to consider me as part of your family. Thank you. Hi everyone, this is my guest. Hi. If you want.
Hello.
Today we want to do a color. It has a very, very big root. As you see, it's like this much. We wanna do a highlight. She had like a partial highlight before. We're gonna do a full highlight this time. I'm gonna show you the technique. We are going to have a haircut. How much are we cutting?
An inch on the whole thing and then an inch on the layer.
Okay. I'm gonna cut a little bit from the end and then I go and mix the product. So would you bend your head for me?
Sure.
Thank you. Now we are ready to do our highlight. What I'm gonna use for the highlight is Light Master from Matrix. I mixed it with 15 volume developer. Half of the developer is 20 and the other half is 10. So our sectioning, 2 parts on the side, 1 on the top. I separate this area for our face framing. Here, I will start from the back. Okay, I go by a horizontal section at the back, divide it to the half. I use zigzag pattern to separate each subsection and then put my foil underneath and apply my product thoroughly. Section by section I go up and I lock each foil because I want to come back and put the color in between to fix hair root and hair ends. So you just need to make sure the foil are locked, so this way there won't be any bleeding. And as you see, this area, the head is kind of round. That's why I go with 2 sections instead of 1 big section. This way I can get closer to the root. And I use zigzag pattern like that. Separate the hair, take my foil, fold it that way, bring the hair up, put it here and bring the hair down. Now I'm gonna hold it this way, it won't slide down. And I put the product. I like this lightener because it has that creamy consistency and it has mount protection inside. It helps the hair to stay healthy during the highlight and it keeps the hair integrity during the lightening. Now I go back and just get closer to the root and flip these 2 sides, fold it that way, do this way it doesn't slide down. Same thing on the next area until I go and get up to here. But here in the middle, I alternate my technique and I use a slicing technique. This helps to create different kind of dimension into the hair and it also helps to foil faster. Just make sure to use the same kind of technique on the other side as well to create a symmetric and beautiful look. Okay, see how the ends are lighter? I'm gonna leave them out of the foil. We don't want to get any breakage. They were previously highlighted. I just go over the dark area. I'm gonna put it out of the foil and wrap it. Okay, now we are on her side. Here I use 20 volume developer. My sectioning is diagonally. This way it's gonna blend much better. And I use baby light technique. And just the zigzag pattern. After putting 3 foils around the hairline diagonally, I changed the direction of foil. I put it horizontally. The reason is I want to go a little bit quicker and I want to create more dimension. I'm done with the sides and back of the head. At this area, my foil placement is gonna be like horizontally, like that, like 3 foil that way. But this area on top of the head, I'm gonna go that way, putting my foil this way. And those areas that were lightened before, I'm gonna separate it, apply the product to the rest. Okay, I'm done with foiling. What I'm going to do is starting the touch-up from the back. This area, since we put these foils earlier, if it is processed, we can wash the back area and let the front and top process. I mixed some SoColor extra coverage from Matrix. I mix it with a 20 volume developer and the mixing ratio is 1:1. When the foil are in there, you need to be careful and go section by section and make sure all the hair, all the roots are covered. Just double check it to not miss any area. For the hair in between, as you see, it is a dark area. Her root was big. We wanna lift and deposit. That's why I go with SoColor Matrix 8NA. I just put it in the hair and scissor it with my finger to have a smooth transition here. There's another way to do this color. It is much easier, especially for people who are not very experienced with highlight and color at the same time. I recommend you to fix your base color first, do your root touch up and fix the ends. When it is processed, wash it, dry it, and come back and do your highlight. This is a good way to save your time, but you need to be quick. Now I'm done with the bag. I let it process and then I put the color here on the front for the touch up. I just did it that way because I put this foil first and they're gonna process faster. When it's ready, we can rinse it and let the front area process. Now I go with the root color. I do her root first and then come back and do her ends color. I washed her hair once with Biologic Hydro Source and to put some moisture back into her hair. And the second one I did brass off. I'm gonna use Color Sync on her hair. My formula for the root is 8NA. And for the N, I mixed 10N and 9P together with 10 volume developer. First I applied the one on her root and then the rest on her end. I'm done with the first color. Now I go and put the second one on a highlighted area. Just make sure to saturate the hair with color. And then here it's just, I'm gonna melt these two colors with my finger. That way you can put the hair between your finger and just bring it down. We call it scissoring technique. Okay, we are back, and after I washed and rinsed it, I used a Hydro Source mask. I love this mask. If you have a dry hair, frizzy hair, over processed hair, this mask help you. And I'm gonna send her home like with aftercare products. It helps her to keep her hair hydrated. Now it's time for haircut. The spray that I use is from Matrix. This is multitasking treatment. It helps with detangling. It's gonna give you heat protection. So later when I wanna do the blowout for hair, I don't need to add any like heat protection. We're gonna be good. I use this as a cutting lotion. It's good for all type of hair, so your hair doesn't get heavy, oily. We are going to do some long layers, not too much. And I'm gonna section her hair from the middle of the forehead. Come all the way back. Here, near the ear, I put my finger here and connect that area. See, from the area that head shape is changed. From here to here, nice and clean. Same thing on the other side. First, I establish my guideline in the back. Please look down for me. I divide the hair from the occipital bone, where the head shape change here. You see that, this bone here. I start from the middle of the hair. We are cutting in 0 degree elevation. By 0 degree, I mean I don't elevate my hand here. I'm bringing the hair all the way down and leaning my hand on her back. When I finish each section, I just bring 2 parts from 2 sides of the haircut, bring it together. It's the same thing. Next section. The thickness should be the way that you could still see your guideline through it. Here, it's my guideline. Now, It's an even. Section by section we go up. It should be in neutral position. Here you need to be careful because here we have the ear and the hair jumps up a little bit, so you need to put less tension here. Other than that, when you let the hair go, it's gonna jump up a little bit and it's gonna create a hole here. I have my guideline from the back and I just lose this tension by my comb or by putting my finger here and snip snip. There, just check the length is even. So my guideline for my layer, I start from the middle. And just give her a little point cut to clean all those ends. Still long. Okay, this is gonna be my guideline, my traveling guideline. I get half of this part and I pick another part, the new one, bring them together in front of my section. I do the same thing. Near the ear, I take my section and bring it back. I am over directing my section to keep more density in that area. The spray that I put on her hair, it has heat protection, so she's good. Look at my brush. Her hair is very healthy and strong after highlight and color. I love the product, but the processing time is very important too. So always follow the instruction, the company's instruction. I have been working with Matrix for almost 5 years and I absolutely love it. And the result is just, shiny and bright and the hair feels so healthy. And this is our result. How do you like it?
Wonderful. Let me see the back of it.
Yes.
Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Wonderful. Marvelous. Wow.
You are ready for Christmas, girl.
Yes, I am. Wow. Wait till my daughter says me. Wow, that's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, thank
You're
you.
very welcome.
Beautiful. Oh,
You look very gorgeous.
thank you so much. Here you go, honey. You really, really did a wonderful job.
Thanks.
Wow.
Thanks a
The
lot.
style, the color, everything. Perfect. The cut, everything.
So, I'm gonna show you the before. And this is our after. You cannot see where the highlight line is. So whenever you want to get like a very nice blended line,
Blends in.
yes, it blends in.
good, yeah.
Just go diagonally and like use baby-like techniques around the hair. And in the back, we mix the technique. Some chunky light, some slicing, and she got all those dimensions all around her hair. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.